Alright, everything should be shared out. And we're at 149. He's in his chat. Good morning, let's get started. Alright, everything should be shared out. Yep, alright, everything's working. And we're at 149. He's in his chat. Alright, everything's working. Awesome. Landfather, Milo North Star, and Lee McDonald. God, the Cardinals were missing like half their team, and they still won. Yeah, gotta make sure everything's working, everything sounds good. Although right now I don't know what his sound level is gonna be because he hasn't started to stream yet. He's only 5 minutes late. He's sitting there at his computer, jacking it, but hasn't started the stream yet. Yeah, it's starting at 1:45 p.m. It is now 1:50 p.m. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Got off of music. When you're self-employed, you can be as late as you want. But you kind of hurt yourself that way because, oh, hey, I was late to my job that I own because it's my business. Jackass. Like, how are you going to end up being late to every single one of your streams? You literally walk down the hallway. Yeah. Not really worried about dislikes anyways. Yeah. I did buy another sour apple, and if they had more of the sour apple flavor to it, it's like they wanted to go with sour apple, but they didn't want to have too much in it in case people didn't like it. It's like, you should have gone more in on the sour apple. Because I like sour apple flavor. It's a good flavor. So I have sour apple flavor Mountain Dew. Alright. But they just, it's like they put it near a bag of sour apple Jolly Ranchers and hoping the flavor would osmosis into the bottle. Today's gonna be more Grand Theft Auto. Because that's what we need, right? More of him bitching. Living Dead Girl, Masasina, Lightning, of course Kumo, Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo, that I just got $4 million donation. Please, I still need you buying. Guys, after taxes, not even $4 million. It's only like $2.75 million, guys. And then PayPal takes a cut, guys.
I'm angry. Nothing I can do, it's gone for good. Anyway, when you scratch your nuts, do you do the manly thing and sniff your fingers after?
Nice, Mojo Jojo.
Fuck! That's ridiculous. Phil's balls jarred up. Anyway,
I like that when he hit the goal yesterday, someone said, what happens when we hit $200? I get to pay my bills.
Anyway, look what happened. And the game decides, oh, you're slightly off.
Whoever makes his music, they put down a great beat and then they fuck up with the lyrics.
Oh no! Oh! What the fuck?
Last night for fantasy football, my opponent had Lamar Jackson going against the Dolphins. Like, last time they played, it was like a 56-10 blowout. I am so gonna get destroyed this week on fantasy football. And then Lamar Jackson did nothing. Only got like 28 points. I've not seen Star Trek Prodigy. I've tried watching Star Trek before, and I just can't get into any of the shows or movies. I've tried. I just cannot get into Star Trek. Star Wars. More like Bizarre Wars. Too many prequels. Can't follow along.
I didn't know gas would randomly shoot at the portal and fuck everything up. Anyway, it's great.
He broke my other portal. How?
Look what happened. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. He broke my nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal. How? Dude, I'm stuck here forever. How? I'm upset. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. He broke my nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal. How? Dude, I'm stuck here forever.
Ooh, William the Alchemist, formerly LSB, got his channel restored on YouTube. Yay, woohoo. Celebrate.
I'm sure they were disgusting people. Anyway, great. Anyway, look what happened.
Celebrate good times, come on.
Alright, I'm alright. I thought I was much worse off than I am. I'm okay.
Yeah, the sequel trilogy.
The game's over. I'm angry.
The biggest issue was that the second one, they went with a guy who straight up said, I am not making a Star Wars movie. I've never seen Star Wars before. I'm going to do my own thing. Well, then go do your own thing somewhere else. Like the first half hour of the third of the sequels had to retcon everything done in the second one. Be like, that's not exactly where we're going with this story. So we got to try to figure out a way to redo it all. A Peacock ad. November 4th, 2001. Probably would have been in class. Unless it was on a weekend, then I probably would have been at a friend's house. Well, in my opinion, Star Wars is better, but that's because I just can't get into Star Trek. I've tried. It's like, I like sci-fi, alright, and I just can't get it. Was Sunday? No, let's see, that wouldn't have been Super Bowl. Who'd they beat that day? Although at this point, the Borg can assimilate us, like, so I don't have to worry about bills anymore? There's no bills in the Borg Society. Simulate me! It's restream time, yes. About being healthy on a DSP Reee stream? Glad I was keeping track of the time because I was watching GTG's live stream. Shout out Pup in a Striped Suit. I was like, oh, time to go start my own stream before I forget. Fuck the police. A giant gap? Ooh. Which porn star are we talking about now? Terrible. Ooh, GTA Trilogy, Definitive Edition, pulled from PC. Data miners uncover disabled music and original dev notes. So the original music's actually in the game. If you have it on PC, you can, I guess, unlock the disabled music. So why didn't they just delete the music? Why did they leave? So it sounds like they left the music in the game. They just hid it. Have I tried Warhammer 40k? I got my orcs. Wah! I got my Necrons. There he goes, Dominoes. I don't want to think about that Hydra Army. Plans for Thanksgiving. Work 6 to 2, then go see family. Yay! Although, my favorite thing with my orcs is the lore about how shit doesn't work, but they think it does, so it does. Oh, they think red goes faster, so red vehicles, if you paint your vehicles red, they get to move an extra inch a turn. 2022 games? Well, Elden Ring, obviously, but I don't want to play that on PS5. Oh, wait, I don't have a PS5. That's the issue. It's like, well, I'd love to be excited for some of the games in the future, but I don't got the console to play it on. Yeah, or someone had magic, but the dude was like, oh wow, they were just shooting out of this gun. You pick it up, it's like, the gun doesn't work. Pull the trigger, nothing happens. But the orcs think the gun works, so it does. And also customizing. With like the Space Marines, like, alright, well, I want to add something. You can't. What do you mean? You get a Space Marine, you paint it red for Blood Angels, blue for Ultramarines, green for this, and that's it. That's what your model looks like. For orcs, it's like, fuck, I'm gonna stick this on there, I'm gonna stick that on. Does it do anything? No, but it looks cool. And my friend, we don't play, well, we actually have played tournaments before. Last time I played in a tournament, I finished dead last in points. I actually won the award for Should Find Another Hobby. It was like a $35 gift card to the store that was hosting it. Yeah, you should find another hobby award. Well, they shouldn't have left the ashes out, Hydra Armor. Clearly, it's their fault. Yeah, the newest edition, I do like for the newest edition that anything can hit a tank. Because before it's like, alright, I got a tank. I got this group and that squad that can take out a tank. So guess what it gets focused on? The 2 squads that can take out a tank. Once those 2 squads are taken out, I lose because I literally can't handle a tank anymore. With the new edition, I don't know, 6 hits and or wounds no matter what. It's like, alright, well it's got 14 hit hull points. Alright, and... Alright, I got 6 sixes, so there's 6 hit hull points taken off. Yay! Whereas before, it's like, well, there's no point targeting that tank because I can't hit it. My friend has a 3D printer and the thing is so fucking cool. I love it. He actually made Nurgle dice. Like, holy shit. And he was making little Nurglings because he does Chaos Space Marines. My one friend does, and he loves Nurglings. Especially now with the fact that anything can hit on a 6 or wound on a 6. It's like, alright, we're doing a 2,000 point game. 2,000 points of Nurglings! Have fun shooting through every single pallet of them. My friend told me that if I pay for, because there's a machine where it has a camera, and you, like, let's say I take my orc war boss, put it in the machine, it will take like all the hundreds of pictures from 100 different angles, upload it to the machine. Be like, all right, well, I'm gonna make him 20% bigger. So when you, like, I show up at a tournament, plop down a war boss, looks just like any other war boss, just 20% bigger. Like, what? Look at your puny little war boss. I was like, my friend's one office was set up perfectly for it. He's made so many things for his work truck. I was like, I want a business card holder. Makes a business card holder. I want to make these little red slats that slide into the wall. Makes the little red slats that slide into the wall. And they're like, oh, I want an award. So he made a custom award case for it and all that. And he made me my the things that I hang on my walls for my HTC Vive, for like controller and headset holder, he made those with his 3D printer. It's so cool. Bust out. Or my Scorpion King Death Dread. The reason I call it that is because like the one place I go to, they have like the bits and pieces that are broken off or someone turned them in, whatever. It's like, alright. So I pulled out 2 claws, 2 buzzsaws, then a drill, put the drill on the back so it looks like a scorpion tail. So alright, he's got 6 legs, plus the tail. And then I got a whatever random metal piece, put it on, painted it gold so it looks like a crown. Ta-da! My Scorpion King Death Dread. Looks badass. Oh, I don't think I have any of the pictures on my computer, do I? Because I could post them on. Oh, no. Let's see, back up. Yeah. Ooh, maybe this one? Oh, that's before I turn him to the... Well, although that does look glorious. Oh, wait, is that... Yes, that's with him painted up to be the Scorpion King. Alright. I gotta upload that to... Twitter. Let's see, back up. Post. And then I can post that in chat. Alright, there we go. 2001. I'm not a big fan of baseball. A, it's very slow. B, oh no, we lost the game. Only another 181 games to go. Seen the Hello Kitty for the camera? Oh, that's hilarious. New York models are naming? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Shit. You're fucking moron. I'm for buying the shit. Oh, 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 oh. And for my orcs, instead of going with the generic green that everyone else does, I made radioactive red orcs. So they're all red with like orange highlights and wash and all that. Well, that's why I love my orcs, because I can customize however I want. Unlike Space Marines where it's alright, you get the exact same character, just red. Or you get paint this one green, you paint this one blue. Ooh, here's an old photo. I've been posting more pictures on the link I just sent. Shit. You're fucking moron for buying this bitch. My Necrons versus my orcs. Because it's an older one. So I've added a couple things here and there over the years. But like, the Doom Scythe was announced. It was in the book, but didn't have the models released yet. I'm looking at the book, like, well, the Doom Scythe looks like a Cylon Raider. Went to Toys R Us, found a Cylon Raider from the show Battlestar Galactica. Painted it up, put in a Necron model into the cockpit, added some glyphs to it. Ta-da! First person in the world with a Doom Scythe. At least at the place I go to. And of course they got different kind of 3D printers. You get the ones that do resin, which are more for fine detail. My friend is like, man, I want to get a resin one now. Why? Because I can do the characters even better detail. For the Nurglings, I don't really care, but if I'm going to do like another... Because he does chaos, he doesn't have it on the spoiler. He has the same idea I do. Get the machine that scans them, just make one that's like 20% bigger.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. How's everyone doing?
Oh, fuck, he's here.
I hope I find you all well. I hope you're ready.
I was having fun talking about Warhammer.
Fun day of gameplay streaming here today. I've got a lot of good stuff on the horizon for people attending my streams, and of course those who are going to watch those streams on demand.
On demand, guys. Watch me on demand. It's the best way, guys.
It's Friday.
Just give me all your money.
November 2021. I have two major things to talk about on pre-stream today, in addition to the usual business, like the schedule and stuff like that. How's everyone doing? Happy weekend, right? Thank goodness we're heading into the weekend. I know many of you.
Yeah, I do Orcs Necrons. One friend does Space Marines,
perhaps you're
Imperial Guard. The other friend does Chaos.
Game as much as you would like, and now it's time for you to jump in. Well,
Hickory
you've got a lot of
Farms.
stuff to jump
Hickory
into.
Farms remembers.
This particular week,
I know that's
whether it's
Pepperidge Farms.
getting further into Forza Horizon 5, which came out last weekend, or maybe it's diving into the GTA Definitive Edition Trilogy, whatever it may be. Good stuff. And also, I hope that you guys are ready to join me for an entire weekend of fun when it comes to my gameplay streams. All weekend long, new releases every single day, alternating between all of them to keep it fresh and keep it varied so it's not too much of the same thing over and over. I'm very excited about this, obviously.
No, you're not. You're not excited about anything.
So I guess we should talk. First thing on everything is...
Give me money.
I guess, let's talk about Grand Theft Auto first. Just a quick reminder.
Snort, give me all your money.
You're liking the content that I'm putting out. There's many ways you can support it, including liking the stream and or video that you're watching, leaving a comment on the video, because the comments are now open, which is excellent. And in fact, I'd actually like to talk a little bit this morning about the comments on videos, because I've had a chance over the last couple of days to basically go through and take a look at all the different comments coming in, and I'm actually really enjoying having that interaction with you guys again. I'm going to talk a little bit about that right now. Some of the comments you guys have been leaving and your opinions on the games I've been playing and stuff like that, which is excellent. I like getting that feedback because I realize outside of my live streaming audience, who I talk with and interact with all day long, I have an entirely different secondary audience in my viewership on my DSP Gaming channel on demand. I know that you guys, a lot of you, have been around for a very long time, and I've been watching my videos for an incredibly long time, and I appreciate that. I do. I absolutely do. I'm happy that I have that fan base that watches on demand if they can't attend the live streams. In a lot of cases,
all 500 of them
like watching live streams, but they want to watch the videos that have been there since 2008.
Find DSP and
right?
stream.
Daily gameplay.
You give him money, he snorts, bans you.
About, isn't it? And so I really appreciate that people are now engaging in the videos again. Okay. Quick reminder that all the videos I'm currently uploading have music in them that is being claimed on YouTube. And I'm making no money on any videos I'm uploading this week.
Not all of them.
It's been almost a whole week now.
Lost Judgment, Street Fighter.
Videos I'm making no money on. So
pre-streams.
Please, if you like the content, support it in another way. Whether that means becoming a channel member, whether that means a super chat or super sticker during a live stream, whether that means tipping, whether you're here live on the stream, or if you're watching on demand, the tips still count. Whether that means a patron pledge, whatever it is that you could do. If you could please contribute, I would appreciate that. So that way, I don't go through November making no money at all on YouTube because I'm not getting any money.
He explains what he does best, Jeremiah.
And now I'm screwed. All right, this is my business, as well as my hobby.
And boom.
I absolutely love what I'm doing. I want to leave the music in all the videos, but I need your buy-in on it. So please continue to support everything the way that you have been, okay? Or better. Okay, so let's talk. First of all, the GTA Definitive Trilogy.
Snort.
I finally played it. Yesterday I did 3 hours of GTA San Andreas, okay? And I want to give you my initial impressions on it, and I want to let you know what I think versus what it seems the masses out there are saying about it, okay? First of all, I'm playing on Xbox Series X. I got to make that clear.
I forgot.
All right? And the Xbox Series X version, I would say there's some big positives, and there's actually, in my opinion, some big negatives about this collection, so let's talk about that.
You're not making enough money on it?
The graphics. I like what they've done with the graphics. I feel that the graphics are better.
They're a little bit cartoony, but I mean that's really the original design of the characters in the GTA original trilogy was cartoony. Like they're not meant to be.
Yeah, he gets maybe
hyper-realistic
5
characters.
hours of gameplay in a day, Mister. I'm streaming for
The
12
PlayStation 2
hours.
couldn't do that.
But you're not playing
hell,
a
their hands
game.
didn't even have fingers. You know, it was like big nubs and stuff. And not to say that they weren't good for the time, but obviously playing those games today, they leave a lot to be desired. So they went along with basically modernizing the looks of the original trilogy, almost to look like the box art or game design posters and art for these games. I like that. I think that the style is very good and interesting, and it makes the games feel fresh.
No problem, Adachi.
Some people on the internet are completely
No later than he
criticizing,
was
saying
to
they
his
should
own
put more
stream.
effort in, and all the character models should have looked like GTA 5. That's fine. I mean, that's totally in your right.
He is
in
in
your
panic
opinion
mode. It
to
makes
say
you wonder
that.
what's going on
You have to
behind the
understand,
scenes.
I feel you have to understand that these definitive editions are not meant to be remakes or even remasters. This is not them saying we were doing the games over from the ground up at all. All they did is they took it and they put it into a different
Yes, I was
graphical engine
watching
that does look
GTG
better.
live
But they're
stream
not
before I
going
came
to
to this.
redesign the character models completely from scratch. You know, if you're buying these games in the trilogy, they're $20 each. Do you think you're going to get a fully remastered, remade game for $20? Of course not. If these
Yeah, I
games
think
were
it's meant for
individually
Spank
being
Con for
sold
that
for
bacon.
$60, I think people would definitely have a gripe here, a legit gripe. But the fact that these were not marketed or sold to be that, they were meant to be, oh, we're just modernizing the game so they will run a little better on modern consoles, and yes, it'll have a little bit of a cool modern graphical style. By the way, the lighting. This is something that a lot of people have complained about.
Snort.
And I think people are misunderstanding the lighting aspect of the game. The lighting of the game is good. If you take a look at all the light sources now that have been added, the street lights actually lighting up the street at
Would
night.
be great if they were, Adachi.
The neon signs now actually looking like real neon signs and shining and having all this lighting source
First
coming
piggy
from.
bank coming after
I was
him.
running around and, you know, having the lights, what was it, bicycle lights? There was some kind of lights that they're shining all around. And
Snort.
at night, it just looks so different and so good compared to the previous GTA games that I played, you know, the original trilogy or whatever. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, the drips are strong today. My post-nasal drip has been bothering me badly for like the last week, and I'm sorry about that.
You're getting drunk. Snort.
So, I'm enjoying the lighting improvements of the game. But what I will tell you is a legitimate gripe, in my opinion, is the light levels of the game, meaning the brightness and contrast seems to be completely off for this trilogy. I'm playing, I'm like, why is it so goddamn dark? Why does it look so dark? And then you up the brightness.
And
I
total
absolutely
balance on
love
the
it,
credit
down
cards,
the graphics, I absolutely love it.
$133,000.
It's like hard. You got to really
No,
mess around with it
$131.
a little bit.
Sorry,
to get it to look
$131,000
good.
on the credit
now,
cards.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. It almost was the same in the original games. Like, I remember playing games, in particular it was GTA 3, where I told you guys when I was playing it, I thought it was too dark of a game, and I was actually annoyed that the game looked so dark. And
Yeah, if only he had a
so
cocaine
my
habit, he had
original
more
playthrough,
energy.
I remember that.
Yeah, I just read
So
on the
maybe
Twitter
it's
thing
just
that they
the
took
thing
it down
about the
from
original- the source
PC.
games
But it
actually
may
have
be
a
because
brightness
people were
issue,
data mining and
and
found, oh hey,
carried over
all the games that
to
aren't
this
in the
version
game
of
anymore, all
I
the
don't know.
songs that are in the
It's
game
not
are
a
actually in the
huge issue.
game
You can
still.
just adjust it
They're
to
just
make it
hidden.
look better on your TV, but it definitely is a weird thing that the brightness is kind of messed up from the get-go.
He's having a gin flare because
But
apparently
outside
gin
of that,
and caffeine
I mean, I haven't seen
will
a
increase your
single
mucus.
problem with the lighting yet. I don't really understand where people are coming from. Now, so graphically, I actually like the improvements. I feel that the game is looking nice. However, I've seen this big thing online. Why can't this game run at 60 frames? Huh? If you guys have watched my playthrough up to now, the game runs at 60 frames in performance mode. You have to actually select that mode. The game has two different modes. It has a, you know, oh my god, over the top quality fidelity mode, and it has a performance mode. Admittedly, when I tried to play the game in fidelity mode, the frame rate was around 30 or lower, and it kind of reminded me of the PlayStation 2 era days.
Snort.
And I was like, well, do I really want every ounce of fidelity out of this, or do I want frames of, you know, animation? So I put it on performance mode. I love it. It's a smooth 60
You
frames.
think Grand Theft
Maybe
Auto is
every
going to
once in a
save
while
his
during
channel? That's why,
combat or whatever,
Dachi.
it drops a little bit.
It's not.
But for the most part, it's a smooth 60 frames. So I don't understand where people are coming from saying it doesn't run. Oh, why doesn't it run at 60 frames? It does.
Is a smooth 60 frames opposed to a choppy 60 frames?
Okay. I am playing on the Series X. Perhaps if you play this on last gen, it doesn't have that, okay? I don't know. I can only tell you from my experience, it's running very well on my Series X, and I'm actually enjoying the graphics of the game a lot, okay? So that's just me.
Yes, because the best part
now,
of waking...
continuing on.
No, I'm not going to do that today.
Graphics are good. I don't know where people are coming from complaining about the graphics of this game at all, all right? I really don't. What I've seen online are a bunch of completely illegitimate gripes. For example,
illegitimate
someone actually
guys.
took a picture of the woman who's in a bikini from Vice City, and they show a clip of her here from the original game and here from the definitive edition, and they're saying, look how much better the original looks from definitive edition. Oh, the definitive edition sucks. But what they don't tell you is that it's completely doctored. The picture that they show you on the left-hand side, they slimmed the aspect ratio to make the woman look skinnier, and it's also a higher resolution picture that has more definition and detail on the body. The one that's supposed to be from definitive edition is lower resolution and the proper aspect ratio. So you're actually looking at the two and they look different. They're not. It's the same exact character model that looks exactly the same in both games, but they lied. They literally
lied, guys. Not like me, the most innocent person on stream, dude.
So that the game, the definitive edition sucks. No, you doctored the image.
Yeah,
and people are so
citation
dumb they
needed.
Believe it. Another thing that I've seen
Snort.
is there's this video clip of CJ on the bike, not a vehicle, but the bike, riding around in the countryside, okay? Now, if you remember, the countryside of San Andreas is pretty sparsely populated. There's a lot of big open areas with not lighting or anything in it, and it's very dark when you go out there at night. It just always has been. So what he's doing is he's riding around on the bike in the countryside in the middle of a rainstorm, which is one of the new things in the game that they added, these rain effects, and the rain effects look weird because you're doing it in the middle of the night with no lighting, and you're just seeing rain coming down, and you can't really see anything else. You can barely see CJ on the bike puddling. All you can see is rain, and then lightning flashes, and all of a sudden you can see everything. You're like, oh, and you're trying to figure out, get your bearings, and you can't see again. All right? So this has gone almost viral on Twitter, this clip saying, oh my God, look how bad the game looks. Why did they do this so poorly? But what they don't tell you is that's actually how the original game looks. Did you play original San Andreas?
But they're selling this as the definitive edition, not the exact same game as before from 20 years ago.
You literally can't see anything. I remember specifically this happening to me at one of my playthroughs. I went out there, I was like, I can't see shit.
Well,
it's
start
too
Dave
dark
Mirror
out there. You need a vehicle with headlights or you will get fucking lost. You can't see anything. Now, admittedly, the rain looks a little weird in pitch blackness. That I will say, yes, this clip kind of highlights how the rain is basically not transparent in the game. It's like white, which is kind of weird. I don't know if they tried transparent rain and it didn't look as good in the engine or whatever. I don't know.
And nothing showing up
So
in Dark Dave Mirror. That's not good.
Yes, that's correct. That's a valid criticism. But to say, you can't see because the game's so dark in the countryside. Yeah, just like the original game.
Aw, poor
It's
DDM.
hilarious for me
He'll
because
probably be back
I
soon.
see the criticisms online. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, everyone's bandwagoning on this game, repeating the same parroting stuff, the same sheepish
But people
shit,
didn't pay
and
the
no one has
money to
justification
play
for
the
what you're
exact
saying.
same old
Well, I don't see
game.
anyone
It's supposed to be
actually
the
criticizing the game for
remastered
things that
definitive
I would like to
edition, whatever you want to
criticize it.
call it.
All right, so allow me
So it's
to
supposed
actually
to
give
be
you my
better.
opinion after playing the game for one day. I feel that the
Immortal Pig clip.
modernizations that they've added to the game definitely will make this game more accessible to a wider audience of players, but I feel that the modernizations that they've added to the game actually seem to be making it too easy to the point where the game is almost losing some of its charm for me. So allow me to explain what I mean.
Too easy until he gets to a mission that kicks his ass.
They now have auto-aim that snaps to each enemy, and you can easily go between the enemies. It highlights the enemies. Your aim is more accurate now. When you're firing the guns, you go and just easily shoot everything. The enemies seem to take. It seems like they pretty much go down right away when you shoot them. They're not bullet sponges like they used to be in the original GTA games. They die almost instantly.
No one, Ben. No one does this ever.
In the mission with Big Smoke, where the two of you are riding away from a bunch of enemies coming after you, and they're like on motorcycles and stuff. All you need to do is
mute the
barely
microphone
punch
before I
them with a bullet,
coughed.
and they go
Learn to listen to
flying off the
DSP.
motorcycle. I'm like, whoa, like that's definitely very different from the original game. I don't know why that's so easy now. Also, some of the hardest missions in the game have been dumbed down. For example, the mission where you're with Big Smoke on a bike and you have to follow the train and there's gang members on top of the train. Well,
all I had to do is follow the train.
The drive-by aiming of the computer-controlled character. So whenever the game has a drive-by event where you have to drive a car or a vehicle and they're shooting out to hit the enemies, they actually hit the enemies now. which used to be a big problem. They used to miss a ton, and it made those missions very difficult. Well, in particular, now they're all really good. So here you are driving by the train, and all you
God
need
War
to do
presentation
is
was
maintain,
hilarious.
you know, your level with the train, and within like 25 seconds, Big Smoke killed all the gang members on top of the train, and the mission ends. You won.
Chris Falco.
It's like, wait, what? That mission was literally one of the most hard or difficult missions of that era of gaming. Everyone knows about the all you had to do was follow the train, CJ line, because so many people failed that mission that it became synonymous with gaming and pop culture at the time. Every gamer talked about that, right? And it became the big mission. I remember my original playthrough.
Did the mission one try? Damn.
Right? Now the mission is like one of the easiest missions in the game. Like literally.
What surprised me though?
one
All
of
right, who's the
easiest
worst
missions in the
person
game.
ever to play a video game? DSP. All right, let's
Another
make it so
mission,
even he could
the
beat
mission
it.
where you're with
Apparently it does, John
what's his
Doe.
name? OG Loke. And the first mission with him, you're on a motorbike chasing a guy who he met in jail, who I guess he hates now or something. Says he stole his rhymes. And so you're chasing. It's a motorbike chase. You're going throughout the city trying to follow this guy, and all you need to do is follow him. You don't actually need to shoot him or anything, but you need to stay on the bike. Well, in the original version of the game, this bike, oh my god, this bike was like, oh look, there's a motorbike, and someone would walk up and touch it, and CJ would go flying off the bike into the sky, like into space. It was ridiculous, the physics of the game back then. So they improved the physics to make it so that
He's shilling because he
the
thinks it's
bike,
going to save
you
his
can just
channel.
get back on, it's not a big deal, and you don't fail the mission.
Guy for free and still ripped off. Oh, I've
I beat
heard
the
that
mission on the
before.
first try, even though
I watched
I
the
wasn't good at
Final
driving.
Fantasy,
I was hitting walls. I was flying
the
off.
Fantastic Four
beat it on the
reboot
first try.
for
And that's
free.
infamously one of the
And,
hardest
yeah, I
missions
want my
in the
money
game,
back still.
especially if you don't save your game. Because the way the game works is, back then,
Find subs on
there
YouTube.
was no
Holla, holla,
full
Chris
auto-save
Falco.
features. There was no resume the mission features. It was, oh, you failed? Go back to where this mission begins and do the whole mission over from the start again. And now, because of the checkpoints, because of all that, there's really no risk in just playing a huge string of missions, because you will just auto-resume if you fail, and there's no risk at all. You don't have to save or nothing, really.
That's
don't
what
have
you
to
were
save at the
calling
end
for.
of
You're
the
like, they
gameplay
got to
session
do
for the
this,
day. That's about it.
guys. So they did exactly what you wanted.
The game, in my opinion, the graphics are better. I actually like the graphics now and the lighting. I think it looks really, really good. I'm enjoying the updated.
Because
draw
fans hate
distance,
those games,
the
Hydra,
graphics,
don't you
everything
know?
looks good to me
Fans hate
when it comes to
Pokemon, they're
graphics in the
lazy.
game, all right. Admittedly, the brightness and contrast are off. You have to tweak them a bit, but once you do, the game looks really good.
Yeah, this is how he
in my
does his
opinion.
pre-streams now,
But for me,
Arizona.
where the game falls flat,
So you can see him
gameplay
crying
elements aren't
bag.
as good anymore. They're not as fun. You had a unique charm to these games when you played them back in the day because of the challenge level of certain missions. It
Paying
seems like
people
the
to watch
challenge
the entire
level has
movie,
been
everyone kept walking
completely
out.
destroyed.
Ouch.
There's no real challenge to completing the hard missions anymore because they're not hard, with checkpoints, improved aiming of the AI,
And the originals have
you know,
all the
better
music.
driving physics. They're just kind of easy now. Okay? But let's be very, very honest about this. Do you really think the modern gamer, all right, the gamer who sits around playing Fortnite all day, the gamer who has played GTA Online for the past 7 years and keeps buying GTA 5 17 times so that they keep reselling it, you know, the common gamer who has checkpoints, infinite lives, auto restarts in every game for the last decade, is going to play the GTA trilogy the way that it originally was designed? I don't think so. I think a modern gamer would be
You're talking about
better
you, jackass.
convinced to try out classic games if they were told, hey, it plays like a modern game. You will coast through it and have a ton of fun, enjoying the missions, enjoying the plot and
Pokemon,
everything.
gotta catch
But
them.
to me, like, I understand. People who are purists who like the original games are going to be very off-put about this collection. Because they're going to say, man,
Yes, the
with all
common
those
WWE Champions
experiences
gamer.
from 20 years ago, 15 years ago, playing these games, suffering through the
Yeah,
tough
once the
missions,
tips
are
dry
gone
up
destroyed
on
because
Grand
they
Theft
made it so
Auto, he's gonna be
easy.
like,
And I
guys, it
totally
turns out it's a really
100%
shitty game,
agree with that. Change
guys.
is going to maybe take away from what the original
Yeah, English is not his
experience
first
gonna be
language,
of this
Marvin.
trilogy.
He's a Martian. That's why he's all like,
Now, at
well,
the very same time,
humans,
maybe this
the
wouldn't be a big
humans
deal
do it like
if
this,
Rockstar
right?
didn't remove the previous versions of the games from online, but they did. You can't buy the original GTAs anymore. They took them off of all the marketplaces. They delisted them so that people would go and buy this edition. They realized they could make a lot more money selling the modern edition for $20.
Sorry, Dachi, I
pop
did not mean to insult the
than
Martians.
having people go back and buy the cheaper versions. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why they did that. At the same time,
We need
it's
those
kind of an
tips, we really
underhanded,
do.
dirty tactic
We
because
need
these
those
are
tips
not
to pay the WWE Champion
representative of what
Scopely
these
bill,
games were
guys.
on the
So you better
PlayStation
step
2
up.
at all. It
Step
really
up,
is not.
guys.
You
I'm not making any ad
completely
revenue,
change
guys.
gameplay elements
Guys,
that were a core
snort.
part of the gameplay experience of the original game, and then you only make that
Hard
the only
copies are
sellable
always
version of the
better.
game. You have actually changed and destroyed the game. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to criticize the definitive edition trilogy and say, "Oh,
Yes, he
these just
did,
aren't as good
John
as the originals
Doe.
because of the,
Shut up,
you know,
boy. I
the
don't
change
know
and
why
everything."
everyone's bitching about
Yeah,
it.
actually,
So
I
good.
100% agree
Money
with
dries
you.
up.
But
All right,
the
guys.
funny
This game
thing about
sucks.
that
I'm
is,
out.
I'm not seeing anyone criticize that online. What I'm seeing is, oh, the graphics, they're too cartoony. The lighting's wrong. Look at the model looks wrong. It's like, dude, you are such a baby. Really. People who are criticizing that shit, you are criticizing the wrong fucking thing. Be critical of the thing that actually changes the core gameplay experience and not the thing that's a little nitpicky because you're a little whiny baby and you wanted GTA 5 graphics in a game that never promised them and didn't charge you enough to even warrant that level of an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just little, it's big gamers and big people on social media are saying this. I'm like, fuck you, man. You people are such bitches. In the modern era, everyone wants
All
to
this
fucking
coming from
jump on a
DSP
negative
is
bandwagon and
hilarious.
on everything.
Yes,
Be legit
clown
for
mode
once.
from
Just fucking
DSP.
actually make a case for what you're saying instead of just reposting edited pictures and bullshit all over the internet that fucking isn't even true. I can't believe how many people reposted the picture of the girl in the bikini that's fucking falsified. It's blatantly
It's falsified,
edited to try to make
guys.
a point that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I've not heard anyone say GTA remakes
So-
are good. He's the only
I
person.
don't know, you know, it just really
He's a Pigroach,
it
so he doesn't
pisses me
count.
off to see that. It does. When there's legitimate issues, and to ignore the legitimate issues and just sit there and whine and bitch and complain and nitpick about stuff that literally is
I've
not
seen a bunch of the
problem.
pictures like, holy
That's
shit, it
actually
looks
what bothers me.
god-awful.
Now, here's another major issue that I just
Of course
found
he
out about
blocked
this morning.
Keemstar,
I didn't even
dude.
know it was true.
Then he talks shit about him.
Apparently,
Well, if he
his
blocks you, then he
trilogy
talks
is
shit about
completely
you.
broken on PC because Rockstar
just
decided,
DSP 101.
in their wisdom, they didn't want to sell it through Steam. They wanted to sell it through the Rockstar launcher. I don't know what the fuck that is. I guess it's much like Epic Games and all these game companies. Apparently, it had its own launcher to play it on PC, and apparently it doesn't work. Apparently, you go to launch it, and it just crashes. So you bought it on PC, you can't even fucking play it right now. How shitty is that? That's incredibly fucking shitty.
Dreamcast guy.
Seriously, that's
all
so
you need to know
stupid.
about that.
And they got to fix that right away. You can't take people's money and then say, oh, we put no effort into even seeing if the game would fucking launch on PC. They've got to fix that right away. They have to. If they don't, that's
Exactly,
a
Silva. If
job.
it's not hype,
People have a
he
right
doesn't make money.
to demand their money.
So he's got to hype it up as much as possible.
And sue them and get their money back. It's
Gotta
fucked
make
up.
sure he cups the balls, too.
So, okay, so that's my take on my day
Kirk,
one gameplay
holla.
of San Andreas. Now, that's just my take on the game. Now let's talk about the streams
Review
itself.
Tech
The
a
stream
new
yesterday
one?
was
Because he's done it
fucking
before, and
open.
I've covered those.
We had over 1,000 people
Did
on
Review
the
Tech make a
stream.
new one?
People were having fun. People were so nostalgic, especially because now the music is in my playthrough again. And it is so fun to re-experience these games now.
Yeah, but they're missing,
The
like,
music in
40
them and hearing
songs,
the soundtracks and
which
feeling
should not
that
be
it's
in the
part of
game,
time.
just hidden.
Seriously, like hearing that
Which is
music
why
in
the
90s
PC version probably
when
got
you're
taken
playing a
down
game that
because
takes place in the
oops,
90s is really cool.
data miners found all
And
the
I
songs.
absolutely understand why people have issue with me playing these games without the music on because, man, it's cool. And we're talking about the music in the game, and we're having fun conversations about everything. It's a great time. And what I would definitely like is if you guys would continue to tune into the streams and we can have this great nostalgic kind of
Oh, yeah, when he got all that money in Super Chats. Guys, it doesn't help me.
9 years ago, and now we can talk live
Now.
while I play them. Back then, it was all offline. I played the game, uploaded all the footage, and had to sit there staring at YouTube to look at comments coming on the videos to interact with you guys. Now I actually get to see your live interactions. But that being said,
Wow, actually,
I'm happy that you guys
pretty
are leaving
busy in
comments
chat
because
right now.
Overnight, I read up on all the comments.
and
when it came to
deleted
this
more
playthrough,
majority
and
of them.
Overwhelmingly positive. You guys are digging it. I'm very happy about that. Most people, like I said,
And PC you
don't
can add-
even
oh, that's why
have
you can add
issue
your
with the
music in as a
graphics.
radio
Few
channel.
people
That's
are
always
critical,
cool.
But most people who are watching my playthrough are like, graphics are fine, man. You know, it's fun. It's fun to see this game again on a modern console and have changes to it like this. So it doesn't seem like
But they're
most
not
people
good changes.
are not really having a major issue.
Holla, holla, the hood hustler.
at all. Most people
Holla,
are not
hard
having
hoodlums
an
in
issue with
chat.
the graphics. It's more the gameplay element changes on my streams and videos anyway. And by the way, the support yesterday was outstanding on the stream.
'Cause Phil
That
is
was really
ungrateful,
great. Thank you
John.
to anyone who was here yesterday. and
Extremely
supported the stream.
ungrateful.
I appreciate that. And what I would say again, of course I have to say this again, if you're watching on YouTube on demand, please
Tip me behind the
do what
scenes.
you can to support the playthroughs because I'm making nothing. Thumb up the videos, right? Leave positive comments. Support if you can. Look at the description of the video to see how you can do that, okay? All right. So I had a ton of fun with it yesterday. Now, speaking of comments, This is the other half of what I'd like to talk about on pre-stream today before we get into the schedule and shout-outs and all that crap. So, for those of you who are not aware, my comments are on my videos again.
This is the best place for the re-stream Battle Snipe,
actually,
at least for the
last
pre-stream.
month, didn't say anything. I was curious to see what would happen. And it was a very slow build because most people didn't know the comments were on. They've been off, I'm not even kidding, for about 3 to 4 years. I believe I turned them off in 2017. Because at that time, there was such a viral hate movement against me on YouTube that people really were just constantly making these "this is how you don't play" videos and literally using my comment section as a place to dump disgusting, toxic insults
guys
about myself, my family members, and all kinds of unrelated shit. Like, it was really fucked up, the stuff that people were putting there, because basically it was a competition. The nastier the comment, the higher chance one of these shitheads would put it into a "this is how you don't play" video.
I don't use hateful slurs, but these shitheads,
the actual nastiest stuff in the video comments. Okay.
Snort. No, he gets dozens of comments on every video, but he goes through and deletes them all. Because they're all pre-approved. You have to approve them before they go live on his channel.
I turned them off by the request of my actual viewers and fans. They said, "Phil, the comments are so disgusting and uncontrollable at this point. We'd rather not see them than see them like this. Can you turn them off?" So I did. And the comments have been off for years. All right? Admittedly, having the comments off basically made it so that DSP Gaming just became an archive channel. There was no social aspect to the channel anymore. You would go, watch the video, leave. There was no discussion. There was no feeling of community. It was just, if you wanted to have that, you had to come to my streams. Okay?
Really? You were a snowflake, Phil, and I had to click approve.
I said, what the hell? We're doing everything back on YouTube.
Come on, YouTube. Like, really?
Everything here is on DSP.
Snowflake?
Both the videos and the streams, everything is
gotta approve that comment?
Place. So why not turn the comments back on and allow people
for your archive channel,
say
dude,
what they want to say about the games and the gameplay, right? The good thing about this is in the years that I had these off, many years, 3-4 years, the comments were off.
Keep your fingers out of your ears. No wonder it was heavier infections. Disgusting pig.
Is that YouTube has it set up that some people, if they just say nasty shit, they're automatically blocked. Some people, if they try to spam links, they're automatically blocked. And you have no idea the amount of bots, the amount of shit that has permeated YouTube over the years. You put up a video, and all of a sudden your video has 20 bot posts of fucking people put out links and shit. So that's why YouTube implemented all these things to stop that nonsense, so that your comment section could be real comments. So this is good.
Real comments, guys, not fake ones.
And get rid of
from
all
those
the
dirty
crap
trolls.
And post up the positive ones that come in. Now, admittedly, this will be a slow build. All right, this is not going to be something that's going to change overnight.
Especially since you have to go through every single fucking comment.
We're going to have to build up
and delete the ones that you don't like.
Don't know the comments are on. I have to talk about it in the videos.
Yeah, he has to talk about the music in the YouTube videos.
Games, I'm going to have to say, "Hey guys, if you're having fun, leave a comment on the video." I have to do that. If I don't do that, they won't realize the comments are on because they.
The
fuck? What I would love is that you guys to come and leave comments on all my videos now. Seriously, do. Let me know.
A good way to get around that, Zach, by Snow-Flake. See, that's how it worked. So I didn't click on it.
That's what I mean. Like, some people are like, "Oh, well, Phil's only going to post up positive things." That's not true at all. If
it's very true.
That's legit. I'll post it up. No, if you post, "Oh, Phil's a scammer," and you know, blah blah blah.
Because you are a scammer.
Shit. Yeah, that's not going to be on my video because you're a fucking piece of shit, and I'm not going to waste my viewers' time with your fucking toxic nonsense. But if it has anything related to the game or whatever,
so you admit you go through every single comment,
okay,
and approve which ones you like, which are all the ones that are ass pats.
So I certainly hope that you guys will post up comments. Oh, people are saying the stream
I can delete the majority of them.
Sorry about that. I don't know. I'm looking.
So it was on his end, not mine. That's good.
I don't see any blips on my side. It must have been a YouTube side thing. Okay, but anyway, yeah, if you guys could leave comments, that would help a ton. Now, speaking of comments,
that's what he's doing at 3 o'clock in the morning, getting drunk.
I'm having a lot of fun now, going through the comments again. All right, and what I mean by that is
deleting the majority of them,
because I could get to see your opinions of a new audience. This is an audience that I've basically had a disconnect with for 4.5 years. My on-demand audience. And by the way, it's dwindled monstrously, and I know that. There was nothing I could do when YouTube forced my hand and made it so that I couldn't make a living just being a YouTuber anymore, and I had to become a full-time streamer. I had to shift my focus to survive. You understand? It was either adapt or die.
Then die.
So I did. But I know that I have people who've been watching me on YouTube on demand adamantly, and they feel kind of like they've been left in the dust because I only talk live with my viewing audience here on streams. And I get that. I totally 100% get that. Okay? I feel bad about that. And now I'm happy that
On
now
demand,
that I'm
behind the
kind of
scenes tips.
refocusing my efforts back on the channel here, that now
That's
I
why
can
he's so fucking
readjust
just ghoulish
and start to
gray.
connect again with the on-demand video viewer.
The man needs to get out into some sun eventually. One of these days.
I'm reading through the comments. I'm having a really good time. I am. I'm seeing
Having a really
people
good
are enjoying
time.
the games. They're
Banning
reminiscing about
everyone.
the original playthroughs
Ack,
from
ack,
games
ack.
like GTA. They're actually giving me some good advice and things in Forza. I'm seeing some good stuff. That's what people used to do. Keep in mind, back in the day, there was no interaction. On
I don't want to
stream.
think about how
People
much
would
he's
leave a comment
swallowed
on my
over the
video,
years. Green.
And overnight, I would read all those
Phlegm
comments
or
and be like,
other.
oh, I can apply all this to when I play the game tomorrow, because people gave me advice and things in the video comments. So that was
now
really
it's
cool.
no longer just chat holding your hand. Now you
And
got comment
I'm
section holding your
looking forward
hand.
to having that back again.
Or I guess in this case, hoof.
Although it's funny because it's very odd to me. I don't know exactly how it works, but YouTube is so weird that basically, I guess what happened was there were periods of time when my comments were off, but then they were put back on and then off again. It's very, very odd. Because as I'm going through comments, okay, I'm
Still
approving
hurts him,
all the new
David, when he
comments that
sees
are
them.
coming in so that they
Public
show
may
on the
not be able to
video.
see him, but he
But
can see
then once
him.
you get through all the new comments, it shows old comments. And I'm like, why would there be old comments that were held or flagged? I didn't have anything up to hold or flag comments back in the day. Why is this there? So come to find out, I guess YouTube initially had a flagging system in place that didn't work very well.
You've been doing YouTube for like
But it was still
13
there
years and you just
nonetheless.
now discovered this.
So I'm seeing comments on videos from
What
2
a
years
businessman.
ago. How? I don't know, because my comments were disabled 2 years ago, but it's still showing comments from videos 2 years ago. And then it shows comments from videos 4+ years ago. I'm seeing comments from like early 2017 in this comments queue on YouTube. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, why? Why are they there waiting for approval? The other funny thing about this is it actually says in this queue, okay, that YouTube has, all comments here will be deleted after 60 days if not approved by the content creator. I'm staring at comments from 4.5 years ago, and it says that they should have been deleted after 60 days. So this is what I mean
Romance
about
cat.
YouTube, like, they implement things and they claim that things are doing a certain thing or working a certain way, and they're not. YouTube actually thinks that when a comment gets held for review or whatever, that it deletes after 60 days. It actually doesn't. It just sits there. It just literally
Hold
just
over the
sits there.
sub. Ivan
And you have to either
Cypher.
approve or deny the comment, or it just sits there in a queue forever. So it's hilarious.
Jay
I'm reading
Kramer,
comments
how's it
from Crash
going?
Bandicoot 3
Enjoy my
playthrough.
day off.
I'm reading comments from Tekken 7. I'm reading some pretty
Yes,
old
he was
comments.
literally
And
the
they're fun
valedictorian
to
of his
read.
high school.
They really are.
Someone
Although, admittedly,
called the high school and found out that, yes, he
it's
literally
also,
was the valedictorian of his school.
interesting to see, because you guys might not realize it. Because sometimes I say, oh man, it's been like this for 5 years on YouTube where people hate on me.
Got
No,
shit on
it's pretty
YouTube as he
fucked up.
uses
Like,
it.
I forgot. I turned off comments 4.5 years ago, and when I turned them off, it was really bad on YouTube. Like, it was very toxic. The atmosphere
was
around
toxic,
me and my content,
guys.
because these
Why am I
people were constantly
toxic?
doing negative, nasty stuff. And it's funny because people will reference detractor memes and shit in some of these comments. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, that was 5 years ago. People were actually saying that. I thought it just started in the past few years, but nah, people have been saying fucking nasty shit about me for like 10 years.
Yes, they have.
The
Snort.
thing is that for me,
Holla,
it just
holla,
kinda
hood
has been going on for
hustler
so
with the
long
custom.
that I've been kind of desensitized to it, and I don't
emotes.
realize how long it's been going on. I really don't.
Amber
I don't realize
alert.
that, man, it's been going on for so damn long. That this is a situation
Well,
that
I'm on the road right now,
I
so it's not
actively
going to do me
shut
much good.
off almost 5 years ago because people were so upset about how toxic it had gotten in my content, you see. But anyway, just so you guys know, I am reading all the comments that come in on my videos right now on an active basis, on a daily basis, and I'm trying to approve as many comments as I can. I know some are just going to get auto-flagged no matter what, and there's nothing I can do about that. There's some that get caught and auto-flagged for certain things. If I see one that's still
Like
legit,
you being a bitch.
I'll still approve it. And I am actively reading all your feedback and everything in the video. So please know that. If you're someone who's started commenting on my YouTube videos and you, oh, where's my comment? I didn't see it, or I don't feel
Because
like Phil read the
DSP goes
comment.
through
No, I
every
did.
single
I swear
comment
I did.
and
I'm
deletes
going
them.
through all of them. It's just that I don't have time to sit there and respond to comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a
You have
full-time
nothing
streamer.
but time. You
The time
don't
that
do
when I was a full-time
anything.
YouTuber,
You know what I did yesterday
What I
when I
would
got
do
home
is
from
I would
work?
sit all day
Play some
uploading
Diablo
videos.
2. Then I went to my
8 to
friend's
10
house
hours
and
a
we did
day.
Taco Thursday
Then
and
once
watched
they were
Thursday night
uploaded,
game.
the rest of my day I would read the comments. Okay?
If I
Now,
didn't have
I'm sitting
friends
here
like you,
interacting with you
DSP,
guys
I
live,
would have done another live stream.
and that takes a very, very long time.
Yes,
You know,
X to
that's the time
Dow.
where I have to be sitting here, like just like a job, 9 to 5 job. You know what I mean? It's not like it used to be where it was on demand, casual. I could record.
It's
and
like 9 to
upload
5
whenever I
job,
want,
guys,
as
as
long
I
as
sit
do
here
it on
and
the channel,
don't do
doesn't
any
matter, I
work.
adhere to a schedule or whatever. It's very different. It really is like having a real full-time job, being here at the same times every day, so that you guys can be here for the live streams and I interact with you. It's almost like having
Nice,
two jobs.
Jason.
It's like the live streaming is one job, and the on-demand videos are like kind of another job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do my best. I can't interact with every comment. I
can't
but
interact with
I'll let
every
you know I'm
comment,
reading them all,
guys.
and I'm very much enjoying that. I feel what's gonna happen is, now that this has happened, that you guys know there's comments on the videos again, we're gonna see a slow build. What's gonna happen is every new game, the first few parts, you're gonna see more. and more
Working
people
8
start
hours in a
posting.
single day,
People are
guys?
gonna realize they
Who
can
could ever
actually have
handle that much
interaction
work,
again.
guys?
It's gonna get nice again on DSP Gaming. It's a matter of time.
And yeah, YouTube
You know,
will hide stuff.
Now another thing going on right now.
Angry
for those who
Zorgling,
don't know,
one of
is
the people
that
who watches my
YouTube
channel,
is
he actually
in the process
tested a
of removing
ton of
visibility
words.
on dislikes.
Because
on
like he was
video.
like, my comments are
What
showing.
that
Why are you doing
means
this?
is
Like,
you can still
I
dislike the
do not
video. You
delete
could,
any
oh, I don't like
comments.
this video, dislike it.
I have never
But
and will never delete comments.
People aren't going to be able to see
Because
how
the
many
comments
dislikes
were
the video
7
has
points of
anymore.
interaction.
You'll only be able to see how many
So,
likes.
oh
the
no,
video
they hate
has,
me.
okay?
Fuck do I care?
Yes,
Thank you for the 7
my
points of
channel has
interaction.
been the victim of targeted online
But yes, you have to kiss his
harassment
ass
for
and
about
call him
10
the greatest
years.
if you want your comment to get
It's
posted.
very hard when you're a content creator who's constantly trying to put out positive content.
But yeah,
And
so
everyone,
Angry Zergling went through
I
a
would
bunch
say
of words.
Tons of people come to the video.
It's
Just
alright,
to
I'm gonna
click
post
that
this
dislike
word.
and leave. By the way,
Auto-deleted.
here's what's
Post this
really
word.
messed up
Not auto-deleted.
about that.
Post this
Is if
word.
you're not,
Auto-
the way
They found
YouTube
a
works is pretty fucking
Weird
stupid.
list because like some
You
of them
can
make
go on
sense,
someone's
gamer
video,
words. But some of the words just didn't make sense. Like, why is
not
that
watch it.
word auto
Click
banned
dislike and leave.
or auto deleted?
Your dislike will count, but that person will not get a view. Yeah. How stupid is that? And it's always been like this. What YouTube did a long time ago is that YouTube realized that people were abusing view counters on YouTube to blow up their videos and also to get free ad revenue. What they would do is,
I follow Wings a little bit, but
I'm in a
not
partner
pretty
program,
hardcore.
so I get ads on my videos. Get bots to come watch the video and just refresh constantly, and each refresh would count as a view and an ad view, and these people would get paid tons of money. So what YouTube did is they changed it and they said, well, a view will only count if you basically watch a certain percentage of a video. So for example, if you are watching an hour-long video and you watch it for 1 minute, it doesn't even count as a view. You have to watch it for a certain percent of the length of the video, and then your view counts towards that video. Okay? So in reality, shorter videos now get priority on YouTube because let's say someone has a 1 minute long video. Well, if you watch 10 seconds of it, it counts as a view. They get paid for that view. If someone has an hour-long video, you watch a minute of it, they don't. Yeah, YouTube changed this whole system
Nice, Ben.
over the course of history that the site ran.
Let me guess,
because of
he
this now,
didn't pay his
someone can
monitors like
literally come to
DSP.
the channel and say, I hate Phil. Dislike, 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 and never watch any of the videos. So I get nothing from it, and they just dislike everything, dislike bomb the channel. And this has been happening for about 7 to 8 years now on DSP Gaming. No exaggeration. I definitely saw
you get
this start
3
when I moved-
points for a
when I moved
thumbs
to Washington
down,
State in 2014.
5 points for
I
a
saw
thumbs
this
up,
pattern start where
7 points for a
people were acting like
comment.
Just didn't like me for
So
whatever reason.
go ahead,
and they
thumbs
came
down
to
my
the channel
video.
and just started dislike bombing all
Comment, you
the
fat
content.
piece of shit, I hate
And
you. Thank you for that
it sucks 'cause,
interaction.
you know,
You thumbs
someone
down
who
and
loves
comment,
games,
that's 10 points of interaction.
Right? I'm doing what I do because I have a passion for it. I'm not doing it to make a buck.
Few bucks for
I
the
was doing
bill,
it
silver,
for free
holla holla for the
many
dollar
years before I
dollar.
ever monetized content. I proved that I did it because I loved it, not because I was trying to make a living doing it. I fell
Right,
into doing it
bullshit.
for a living. It was not intentional. Okay.
It wasn't intentional
And the
that I
fact
made a bunch of money off
I
of
am
YouTube,
very adamant about
guys.
the kind of content that I put out. I don't want to change the format of my content because I like the format and I feel that it has meaning. You guys support me because you feel the format that I use has meaning, right? You guys know
It's
that.
like Diablo.
So, because of that,
yeah, not
I
doing
stick
it
to
to
my
make a
guns.
buck.
And listen,
He's doing it
there's
to
many
make
things I could have done over the
10,000
year
bucks a month, if not more.
that would have blown up DSP Gaming bigger. There's so many things I could have done over the years. Thumbnails that are clickbaity, titles that are clickbaity, making the videos edited rather than raw gameplay. You know, there's just all the things that people did over the years.
He's
I
not
never
going to
did
return
any of it
10-minute
because
clips.
I wanted to be true to myself.
A, it was a lot of work for him to do that.
As a gamer.
B,
and give you the kind of content that I felt was meaningful.
it doesn't
okay?
benefit
That's
him
who I am
anymore.
as a person.
That's his
I'm not
issue.
going
It
to
doesn't
change
benefit him
the
anymore.
philosophy of
For him,
who
it's
I
better to
am
have an
to try to
hour-long
take
video
advantage of all
with
these
12
trends on
ads.
YouTube. All right, like everyone
for
else
part
did.
one,
Just take a look at how
then
some
have part
content
one be
started out one way,
a 10-minute clip with
completely changed
one
who they are
ad.
today,
Like,
so they can still make a living
They watched
doing
part
it, right?
1 800 times with 12 ads. Well, that's over 800 That's
But the
over
thing
800
that gets
ads
me
they get to
about
click on. Yay!
I'm one of the few people who did that, who stuck to their guns, who didn't sell out, who didn't change over the years.
And he hates
Yet
he
I'm
hates
the
editing.
one
I like
who
editing.
gets
It's
the ire
fun.
of the internet. Like I'm the
I like
one
playing
who
with
gets
Vegas
people who
Pro
literally
14.
come here every day. Oh, it's my time to fuck DSP today. Go to his channel. Dislike. Okay, bye. And I get nothing. I get no views, no ad revenue, and they dislike bomb the channel. Okay, like I said, it started in 2014 when I moved here to Washington. I don't know why, but that's where the beginning of it was, and it never let up. It just got worse and worse.
It was before then.
This is how you don't play taking prominence and things like that.
This is how you don't
People
play as
just
old
got
as
used to
2014.
shitting on DSP and memeing. It became a meme. Go shit on DSP today. It's a fun thing to do. Everyone does it.
Let's
right?
see when the first.
So, with YouTube disabling the viewability of dislikes, what this will
Metal
do
Gear Solid, I think was the
is
first
make
one.
it so that people who actually do genuinely like my content will be able to enjoy it and not be surrounded by the toxicity. The toxicity will not go away, but the thing is, these people will now be limited to doing the toxic shit on their own channels. Oh no, dislike bombing Phil's videos doesn't affect them anymore because you can't see it.
Oh, that's right, because
So,
the original one got. Right here,
instead you wanna hate on
2013,
DSP,
Evil
you Go to one
AJ.
of these fucking illegal restreamers.
2013, so it was
videos,
before.
whatever. Go there.
They were being made
and
before
then
you
have
moved,
fun in those communities.
jackass.
I don't care. In
Fucking
fact, it's
gin
very
brain.
fun because I don't talk about them anymore. I'm not even aware. You know, it used to be a big thing. Oh, this person's restreaming you. This person. I don't know who restreams me anymore. I don't care. No one talks about it, and that's good.
He says his
That's
Dark Day
actually
Mirror
very
gets
good.
taken
I
down
don't
by
wanna hear about
someone.
it. I don't want to know about it. If you don't like me, fine. Don't like me. Go dislike me outside of my channel. You know what I'm saying? I just don't need to see it and hear it on my own
Because
channel.
interactive videos
So
get
now,
interaction,
because YouTube
unlike
is
his
removing the
videos.
visibility on dislikes. People who like my content will come and say, "Oh, look at this! A brand new video from Phil. Visual quality is good because he's on YouTube now. Doesn't have to do 720p like he had to do on fucking Twitch. Oh, look, there's a bunch of nice comments here that I can leave and I can interact with the community, and I can like the video and we can see the likes. And there's
GNC,
no
isn't
toxic
that like
dislikes,
a
and this is
powder
great.
and supplement store?
This will benefit DSP Gaming in the long
Yes,
run.
he wants an echo
Absolutely
chamber.
Will. The thing is, it's going to be a slow
He just
build.
wants to
because
hear
this is literally
one good
building from scratch.
loud snort.
It's like
just
starting
echo
over
all
for
around
me.
him.
I feel like I am starting over now because of how things have turned out.
You've been on
Will
YouTube
DSP
for
Gaming ever
13
grow
fucking
to a point
years,
where it'll
and you're
become
just
a
now
channel
feeling like
that's
you're
famous
starting
again
out,
on
huh?
YouTube as a gaming channel?
Wow.
I don't know. I would like to say I'd like to stay positive about that, but I'll be honest, I don't think so because you'll look at how
Speaking of
YouTube
interaction,
works,
don't
right?
forget to
And
hit the
since
like
I'm
button
not
and
using
sub if you're
all
not
the
already.
things to get ahead on YouTube, the clickbait,
What up,
shit,
King Bean?
the
Enjoy my
stupid
day
thumbnail,
off.
the edited garbage. You know what I'm saying?
I woke
My
up at like
content
2
is
o'clock in the
very
morning last
different.
night. No idea
Alright?
why.
Very different.
Finally fell back to
than
sleep
what
around
most
4, and then I
other
woke up
people
at
put out
12.
on YouTube for a living.
Yeah, I woke up at
Just
noon.
being honest, okay?
Why did I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning? What the hell?
I don't think that it appeals to the newcomer viewing audience anymore. I don't think that someone, oh wow, I'm looking for gaming stuff on YouTube. Oh, here's
Not
Dark Side
sure when
Phil,
next
watch
Vampire
this stuff,
stream
start
is.
watching it.
Could be
I don't
tomorrow.
understand. Where's the memeing? I don't understand. Where's the edited
Set up
shit
to
over
6:30,
it?
gross.
Why isn't there a big cartoonish
I used to do that all the time, though,
face
when I
of
was
his
on
on
third
the
shift.
thumbnail making a stupid face at what's going on in the video? Where's all his react videos? I don't understand where are they? And why isn't he talking about drama all the time? Why isn't he slamming other content creators? You know what I'm saying? So they look at that and they'll be like, this isn't what we're looking for because this isn't what we've been now.
Holla holla, only I smoke.
But basically, when you are conditioned to think that a certain content is the
It's crazy how
only
he drinks
content,
every day from the thermos
you know,
flask. My
I'm
uncle was
happy.
just like that. He
I'm
died at the age of
definitely
50.
happy that I have
DSP is gonna be
dedicated
lucky if he
fan
makes
base
it
and
to
viewer
50.
base that comes and hangs out with me and watches my stuff every day. I'm super happy about that. You guys are gonna come to. We're gonna enjoy GTA San Andreas today. We're gonna have a great time on stream. And who cares?
And you're gonna
if I'm
give me
getting
lots of money,
mainstream attention on my
guys.
stuff? I don't
Just
care.
give me all the money.
You shouldn't either. As long as I'm able to.
Yeah, I
do
saw
what
they already
love for a
pulled
living,
it from
you guys support it and
computer
have a
'cause
great
it
time with
doesn't
content,
fucking
who
work.
cares, right? Let's just do
And-
our own little thing in our own community. That's all I
And
care
people
about.
with data mining
But
found all the old music
what
that
irks
got
me
taken out of the
is that
game.
my channel, even though that's all I cared about, actually was negatively affected by these shitheads. You know, someone who comes to the channel and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch."
Yeah, talking
this
about
content."
drama while
Okay,
saying he doesn't talk about
get a lot
drama.
of views or anything. Well, let me watch the video. Oh, I like the video. Well, there's someone who might say that and watch the video and be like, "Oh my God, why does this video have 100 dislikes compared to like 10 or 20 likes. This is crazy. Why is it so? It's something I don't know. I'm out of here. You see?
He would love for Kim to hire him.
So turning off
but
the
then
dislike visibility,
I'd have to actually do work, guys. But he'd pay me a lot of money, guys.
Will essentially stop that kind of nonsense. Okay, but
All
admittedly, we
for
talked
DSP.
about this yesterday. I'm not going to go into massive detail about it. I definitely think that there's caveats of turning off dislike visibility. Like, for example,
Oh, I don't think he's
corporations
going to be
need
doing
to
this till
know
90.
when
He
things
doesn't
are
think
doing
that.
or
He
not
knows he's
in
going to be
line
there
with
long
what
before
they want.
then.
People they need to basically be
And
called
if he
out.
thinks he's not going to be
disliking
dead
the
before
video
then,
is
he's
definitely a way to call
lying to himself
out
about everything
a
else.
corporation or a person who's doing something fucked up on YouTube. And I understand how people are concerned that that's going to be lost, but
Phil
at
spent
least
all his
for
money
a
to
channel
WWE
like
champs.
mine that
I will
has
divorce you
literally
when
been
you
a
have
victim of
money.
online
Stop
harassment
gambling
for the last 7+
and being
years,
and then it stops.
disabling the dislike visibility will actually help. It will.
Cat will divorce you when you have no money. Stop gambling and being then it stops. Terrible.
And
Ban!
I'm happy about
I see Lean and
it. I know
Manuel
some people
ban.
might not be happy about this, but you have to understand that for me,
There it is.
this
Message
something that's
deleted.
gonna actively help.
Ban!
Okay? So I'm literally happy that this is happening,
Ban.
that we can build this channel back up. All right, I do. Look at this. So this is what they're resorted to doing now. Well, oh man, I can't see it. Dislike's not on Phil's video, right? There's no dislike on Phil's video anymore. I can't leave a negative comment on Phil's video anymore, right? So they do that instead. But the funny part about that is that moron just sent me money. That fucking idiot, that lame brain, liquefied fucking brain idiot.
I don't use hateful slurs. This lame brain idiot. That's a hateful slur, you fucking moron.
So you know what? If people are gonna troll, at least give me a situation where I get something positive out of it, right? Anyway, so here's the deal. I would love for DSP Gaming to now
I don't know,
build
Fox.
back up.
This train wreck's
Whether
been
that
going on for
means
13
that I get a
years.
consistent viewership
And I hope
on
it goes
my
on for
videos
another
again,
13.
Comment consistently.
So, man, I'm having a bad day.
Videos consistently again.
DSP shit himself on stream.
And
Oh, well,
essentially,
I'm not having
too,
such a
I'd
bad
like
day
more
anymore.
viewership. Well, I really have no idea how to do that. I'm being honest. I don't know, because it seems like the kind of content that I do isn't in line with what people have now been conditioned to expect on YouTube. Not to say that my content is bad, because how many of you are watching right now and like this content, right? There's an audience for it. But the question is there more people out there maybe looking for this, but they just don't know, because there's been so many years of slander against me. They're not aware that the content that I put out has quality to it. They just think everything Phil does is trash, because that's what they've been conditioned to think by these scumbags. So
These scumbags, guys.
what else could we do? I don't know. I'm definitely open to advice from you guys. Any advice you guys have on what I can do in order to improve and or get new viewers on the content.
Zane, how's it going?
Chance. You know what I'm saying? I would appreciate that. Any suggestions? Or, hey, via
Any
word of mouth,
suggestions?
you want to
No,
tell
I'm not
your
getting a green
friends
screen. Fuck you
that
guys.
who also like gaming and watch gameplay videos and streams. Hey, here's someone who's been, abused and basically talked shit about for many years.
Abused, guys. He's
I
been
watch stuff and it's good.
abused.
Give it a look. If you don't like it, that's fine.
Do you
want
want to play the fucking
now
game?
People will be able to watch the content and not be
GTG,
surrounded
pop
by
in a sharp
toxicity.
suit. Holla
That's a
holla.
good thing. That's an actual very good thing. So, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
You're not wrong, Knock,
I'm
if he
excited
did that
for the
on
future.
stream.
Now, comments are on. Likes are
Holla, holla, holla.
important again.
The pop in a
no
sharp
dislike
suit.
bombs anymore, because you can't see. Who cares if someone does it when you can't
Big
see
up
it,
GTG.
right? So this is excellent stuff.
Hope
And
you're
I'm
having a great
happy
day,
about all
man.
this, and I'm hoping, definitely hoping, that people will give the channel a shot who haven't. Okay.
No one's going to give it a shot. Because as soon as they go there and just hear all the crying and begging and snorting, they're going to leave.
What the
Give
game
them
has
enough
in store
rope.
for us, because obviously it's a great game. It's actually my favorite game gameplay-wise of the original trilogy. And I know there's a lot of great stuff coming up. I'm having fun with the game. The music is great. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. By the way, the videos that I've uploaded to YouTube
Always the
so
victim,
far,
Silva.
yes, they were all claimed for music. None of them were blocked. I was like, yes, this is
Biggie
excellent.
Snow.
I started a cool playthrough, and the videos didn't get blocked. Yes, this is good. So now we just got to keep that going. We got to keep that momentum going, right? Get people excited for this playthrough. But anyway, GTA right now. Later tonight, Street Fighter. My weekly old school Street Fighter session at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be a good time where I play 2 hours of old school Street Fighter. I do it once a week, every week. I'm actually good at these games. People enjoy watching me play. Can't wait for that tonight.
You're not
Tomorrow,
that
we're gonna
good.
mix it up and go back to Guardians
You look
of the
good when you
Galaxy.
play against scrubs
I really
like me.
Guardians. I'm 6 hours
That's why I don't
in.
play fighting
I'm
games,
having a
because I
ton of
suck.
fun with this game. It's
But as soon as you get someone who's actually good, like Goji Tanks, you run away crying.
that this is going to stack up to be maybe one of my top 10 best games of the year if it stays on the level it's at. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow for that. Tomorrow night is going to be the continuation of Lost Judgment on the late stream. Then on Sunday, it'll be more GTA San Andreas paired with Forza Horizon 5. And then this week will be a balance between the two. I'll alternate between Guardians and GTA. And I'm streaming all the way through Wednesday. So I'm here another 6 streaming days. Okay? Now, there is potential that if we start to get a little bit bored with alternating just between those two games, what I can do is I can do a stream.
New here, bro. Are you a Keemstar employee now?
Apparently,
that's about to get deleted.
The game is doing a 10-hour preview for people who are under the EA Play system, the EA Play service. Okay.
Oh, surprised it hasn't gotten banned yet.
And I have EA Play under Game Pass Ultimate, so I should have access to a 10-hour preview of the game, and I would like to see what modes and gameplay is available outside of just the big-ass map mode where there's a million players. What is like?
Holla holla X Gamer.
I want to see what's available
for the Euro.
More core gameplay mechanics, things like team.
You deserve this money more than this guy.
So maybe
Agent
we'll
Smith,
do that
holla holla for the pound.
You don't have to.
Can you shout out the Queen of England? She loves your streams, man.
Let's see.
Hey, there's no Tooth Fairy, there is no Santa Claus, and there is no Queen of England.
It's actually not straightforward on how to access that. Thank you. I would like instructions because I would like to know how to do that. And maybe, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, if we're getting tired of just doing the same games, alternating back and forth, we can do a variety stream. Okay? That's going to be the week. It's going to be me alternating GTA, Guardians on the day streams, Lost Judgment, Forza Horizon 5 on the late streams, and then maybe some Battlefield tossed in. Now, next week, there's a new game premiere. 1 week from today, it's the release of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And yes, I will be playing one of those. Don't know which one.
I say it's weird playing Vampire because he referred to the King of England.
Demo.
It's like, there's no King of England, it's a Queen. It's like, oh, wait, no.
Because
this is old enough that she wasn't Queen of England.
But number two, I'm curious. Can I play that on this controller with this D-pad? Or should I get it on PS5 and try it with my joystick and maybe compare and contrast and see the difference? I'm interested. So that's coming up next week. We'll have some new stuff, which is exciting. Okay? And by the end of the month, then it's the full release of Battlefield and all of that. So we're going to have some good stuff. Now, one other thing. All right? I would like to make an announcement for everyone.
Oh, announcement time, guys.
Good news. You ready for this? Everyone listen up. Someone behind the scenes did actually donate some credits for me because they liked me. They saw me play San Andreas yesterday. And they were like, dude, this is so good. I absolutely want to see you play the whole trilogy. And they donated enough so I could get the entire trilogy. That was the wrong button.
Hey, someone's got to clean out the cobwebs, Agent Smith.
Like this. That's what I wanted. So thanks to this person who wanted to remain completely anonymous. So I'm not going to say
completely anonymous, guys.
Thank you very much to this person. And by the way, no snow.
Shit.
It's not only iced coffee. And
you bought it.
Enjoy your fucking time out for saying that because that's against the rules. Go for it.
Getting banned for saying only iced coffee. That's hilarious.
I'm going to be getting the entire trilogy. We'll play through San Andreas. We'll finish it. I don't know how long it'll take. Probably a couple weeks. And then when we're done, I'll get the rest of the trilogy.
Couple weeks. It's going to be a couple months with the way you play DSP.
What will be next? I don't know. Will it be Vice?
But Hustler, $10. Sophil wants the supporters to tune in to all the streams, tip sub to his YouTube channel as well as Patreon, then watch Get Ad Revenue. Yes.
You guys like?
He wants his fans to do everything.
I don't know. Will we be all GTA
everything, Hood Hustler?
San Andreas. I don't know. What I can tell you is this.
You're already on here.
When I did
more exclamation
the
points.
GTA trilogy playthroughs in the summer of 2012, I started with GTA 3, then I went to Vice City. By the time I was playing San Andreas, I felt burnt out. I did. This was like a month and a half of content that I was putting out. Okay?
Month and a half, guys. It was so much work.
And I got so tired of playing the same games.
You got tired of playing video games, guys. It's just so much work.
I feel like I didn't give San Andreas a fair shake at the time because I was so tired of them. I'm hoping that with this trilogy, I'm not going to feel like that. That if I play them back, that I won't.
You're going to get tired and you're going to go sleep on stream again.
But I don't know. I guess we're going to see. Let's see what happens with San Andreas and go from there. Let's not jump the gun. Let's see how San Andreas goes.
Mind you, he has a Windows 10 computer.
We'll see.
He refuses to use it.
But the good news is, yes, someone donated credits. I can now get the trilogy. No problem. There's no risk of me not getting them. I will get it. I promise you I will. Okay?
Get sleepy at noon his time, ready for a nap.
In the meantime, if you guys would like to donate credits for anything else, like Battlefield, or maybe you want to donate some Nintendo credits to help me out with either Pokemon or Metroid Dread coming up, I definitely
You're never
will
going to play
accept
Metroid Dread at
those
this point.
contributions and donations. You can
It's me
email
2023.
codes,
Alright guys,
adults@hotmail.com.
Metroid Dread won the poll. I can play it.
And that's how I
What?
get
People
it.
aren't showing up for Metroid Dread because it's 2 years old?
Okay? Thank you. All right. That's it. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Profit.
thank you for listening. Please, today, if you are going to contribute, anything is welcomed. Really, like anything. It would be great if we could bolster the members today. Reason being, we're really strongly trying to hit this goal by the end of the month. I want to do a Christmas marathon event, but we got to hit the members.
You'll do a
goal.
Christmas
And right
marathon
now,
event no matter
it's
what.
chugging. Like yesterday, we got
You have nothing else
85
better to
10.
do.
It would be great if we can get a lot more today. If you guys are liking San Andreas, you're going to be in here for the long haul. What if you, oh, I like San Andreas. I'm going to be here for Vice City. I'm going to be here for GTA 3. If you're going to be here for over a month to watch the content, why not become a member? Right? You get so many benefits. Please consider
That'd be
becoming a
hilarious,
member.
Fox.
Super chats are great. They're appreciated. Thank you for those. They help long term. Tips help in the short term. All right. So thank you to anyone who tips as well. Seriously.
But he
I'm
drinks
very
on
excited
stream, guys,
for
like he
all
doesn't drink on
this,
stream already.
All your contributions and to shout them out. I'm so appreciative. That this is where I get my livelihood from. Your contribution. Right now, I'm making nothing on YouTube videos. Zero. Because all the videos
Except for the hundreds of dollars you make every day with tips and super chats and memberships.
Supporting these streams in droves. It really has been very much appreciated recently. Okay? Okay.
Of course he's been bitching about
Shout-outs
super
now.
chats.
We start on the YouTube side of things. We've got... Oh, hold on. I'm going to refresh because I think maybe... I want to make sure I get all these. We start off today with... Oh, that was the troll. We already shouted that one out. Nate the Great. Actually, Nate the Great Kali. Nate the Great Kali did a super chat. He says, rest in peace to PC players. The game's been unplayable for 18 hours. Right, I talked about that. Why on earth they would decide to use a proprietary game launcher?
I was gotta go through, make sure they're not trolling him.
That's ludicrous. That's so bad. They've got to fucking fix that right away. You buy a hype new release and you can't even fucking play it. That's bullshit. I completely feel for PC players right now who can't play the trilogy. It's nonsense. Smokey did a super chat asking about Keemstar. I don't give two fucks about Keemstar. I don't want to talk about him ever again. Seriously, the guy
As he talks about him.
life. So I'm not even going to address that. I'm just going to say thanks, Smokey, for the super chat. Moving on to more important things
The great
in life
Kali.
that aren't human turds. Okay.
More scat talk.
Tips. First tip of the day is from Carlton Jr., who tipped $1.50 and says, I realize the reason my experience with this has been so bad is because I'm playing on the 1S. There's no performance mode available on that console. Mission-wise, there's tough-ass missions for sure, but the checkpoint system makes them less of a hindrance. So, okay, so Carlton is confirming what I thought. What he's saying is,
Where you're
on
told.
last-gen consoles, this trilogy runs like shit. So if you have an Xbox Series S or X, a PlayStation 5 or PC once the game works, this trilogy is great because you can run it on performance mode and get a solid 60 frames, okay? If you're running it on last gen, it's terrible because there's no performance mode. That sucks. I actually 100% agree with people who are upset about that. That's bullshit. It absolutely should run well on last gen. There's no excuse that it shouldn't run well on last gen. Really. Like, that's really bad. And, oh,
someone just gave me more money.
I have a positive update. I just got an update from Amazon that finally my neck phones are coming on Monday.
Remember, guys, he has no money, but he's getting really expensive neck phones, guys.
Finally! I ordered them in August. They were supposed to come out over a month ago. They're coming on Monday. That means on Monday we get to test these things live during my streams. I mean,
Congratulations,
I'm excited at the same
DSP.
time.
You
I
spent
don't know
more
how
money
to-
on something you don't need.
But I'm at least excited because now if they work well, I
That's
can
not a
wear
mask,
any
Brother
hat
X.
and any
It's just
stream
what he
that you
looks
guys
like.
want. I don't have to worry about the risk of getting ear infections anymore with headphones. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe what I will actually do is I will
T-pose
only wear
for the
these headphones for a
victory.
game premiere. The first stream of a game that I start, and then after that I'll just go right
He
to
does
the
Battle
next
Snipe.
phone
He
afterwards.
does.
Anyway, that's good. But anyway, Carlton, I completely agree with you. That's bullshit. GTA should be running better. That's bullshit. H-Bomb tipped me $6.75.
Yeah, can't wait for him to break them.
I
It's
discovered
gonna be hilarious.
how not to play videos and thought that they were actually yours. When I realized they were trolls, I started following you, so I wonder if others found you that way. Keep doing what you're doing from the UK. I hope this helps. Thank you, H-Bomb. It does. And I appreciate that story.
Nah,
because
it's once a
here's
week,
the
not
thing.
once a month, according to him.
if you actually come and check me out and you enjoy the content, right? That's cool. You gave me a chance, and I appreciate that. Hey, if someone comes and
I
checks out the raw
appreciate that you
content
gave me
and they
more
don't
money,
like it, that's one
guys.
thing. But at least you gave me a chance, and I appreciate that because I think a lot of people just want to be toxic. They just want to laugh at
Toxic,
instead
toxic,
of laugh
toxic, more
with
toxic.
someone. And they want to be insulting and toxic to someone rather than saying, hey, I'll check out the legit content and see if it's any good. And if you like it, great. If not, right? BITW Awesome to me, $2.50 says, did you hear of ZTV? It's a much better replacement for Better Twitch TV. It already works with YouTube chat and has 200 emote slots for free, so you don't play for Better Twitch TV Pro. Please start using it. There's no reason to wait for Better Twitch TV anymore because ZTV contains it too. No, I don't know anything about it.
So you're going to have to send me an email detailing it.
If someone wants to send me some info about it, I'll give it a look. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break. I got to use the bathroom. Really bad right now, actually. By the way, shout out to Darziak, who just became a channel supporter. Thank you, Darziak.
Why don't you go to the
Let's take a
bathroom
quick
before
break.
the stream
It's gonna be about 10,
starts?
15 minutes. Then we come back, and we'll start with GTA San Andreas. I recommend you grab a drink or snack, use the restroom yourself during this break. And then, when I come back, I'm very excited for a full stream of GTA today, and I hope that you guys will chill with me, all right?
Gross.
Don't go anywhere. GTA is starting. I just got to take a dump, so just relax here.
Wow.
I'll come right back, and we'll have some fun with games. All right, awesome. Thanks, guys.
And as always,
Cool.
a break from what?
Let's just get set up quickly, and I'm going to run to the bathroom. Really, I am. There we go. Okay. And here we are. By the way, I have a new piece of fan art I completely forgot to add today. So maybe I'll add it after this break. All right, guys. I'll be right back. Thanks. See you in a bit.
Or add it before the break. Wow. Guys, I need that break. I really do. I need that break to pay my bills. More scat talk from DSP. Imagine that. Again, a break from what? You didn't do anything. After a stream of GTA where he made way more than the tips goal, between tips, super chats, and memberships, I guess do got enough money for it, but I can't say it, guys. I gotta say a fan donated money, so I can still cry that I'm broke. Well, Fox, a lot of times he'll get a big tip, and then he'll go on break. Then hope that something comes in while he's on break, then come back. Oh, wow, guys, while I was on break, this came in like... No, it came in like 5 minutes before your break. So he probably got another $5 or $10 tip that he just doesn't want to bring up yet. Yeah, work, work, work. All I do is work. 5 days a week, sometimes 6. 8 to 10 hours a day. But DSP, he just has it so much harder. He has to sit there, play a video game for 3 hours, then take a break, and then come back after 2 hours, play a game for 2 hours, and then he gets to get drunk for the rest of the night. It's so hard. I'm not having to be up at 4:45 in the morning, go to work 6 to 2. Claus, Kiwi Farts reading time. Holla holla for the da 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 from Claus. Or whatever MX is. Barrel. What? Do a barrel roll. What? Do a barrel roll. God. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Let's see. What are we up to in thumbs up? Refresh. I'm up to 33. And 2 thumbs down. Wah. Oh no. Anyways. Up to 33 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Oh, and let's look at analytics. Your peak and current viewers was 92. At one point I had 92 people watching me. Awesome. Thank you guys. Glad I had today off. Glad I was able to sit here and enjoy at least part of it with you. As always, I usually don't do the pre-streams. I don't do the gameplay because his gameplay is so fucking boring. Making it 39 now? Alright. Random poster. Or dogs. hobos. Oh, and I'm up to 43. 43, holla holla. I understand why his fans or people in general pay this man. He is the worst streamer ever. Hey, he's up there anyways. If I actually hit 5,000 likes on a live stream. Alright guys, well, it looks like I'm going to Amazon ordering me a maid dress because that's what you guys wanted. Oh, then I can get like a cardboard cut out of a bass guitar and pretend I'm Misa 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 from Bandmaid. Alright guys, here I am. I'm going to be doing a cover of a Bandmaid song that just played a Bandmaid song while acting like I'm playing out on the bass guitar. That would be hilarious. Part of it is LOL. I made him say snort on stream or something else. 2, they prey on wheelchairs, proven time and time again, or minors that don't know any better. And then you get the people like, oh, I'm gonna own the trolls by supporting DSP. Like, bitch, you ain't owning me. You're not owning anyone. All you do is keep the train wreck going another day. The more the train wrecks, the funnier it is. My favorite is guys like Jax Rexer. I don't have enough money for a car, so here's $300, DSP. I bet that $300 would have helped you, you know, buy a new car or even a discounted old one. You want Cookie Monster pajamas? Now, it would be funnier if I found a better Cookie Monster costume that showed up on that. Like, what? Yeah, I spent, instead of spending $10, I spent $15 and got an even better one. And like him actually wearing something other than boxes underneath. Like, why would you tell your fans you're wearing nothing but boxes underneath that fucking Cookie Monster onesie? And I heard money burns a pretty color. Get enough money, it'll burn like a pretty green color. 25 quid? On, what, eBay or something? Or Amazon? Cat and Big Bird outfit. Wait. We got the cat owl. We can drop that real quick. And you can too if you become a member. Yeah. Well, speaking of pulling for gotcha, been playing more Raid. The Raid Shadow Legends is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Gameplay wise. Advertising wanting to spend money wise, holy shit. As soon as you log in, I get 4 or 5. Don't you want to buy the monthly pack? Don't you want to buy the appreciation pack? Don't you want to buy the mini mix pack? Don't you want to buy the energy pack? Don't you want to, like, no! X, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. As soon as you log in, you get 4 or 5 pop-ups for, don't you want to buy this? I'm like, alright, I just got done doing some raids on a dungeon. Like, sex out of that. Hey, don't you want to buy this? Hey, don't you want to buy that? No! Go away. I ain't paying for shit. Heavy is the rain. Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight. And volume. Like, this beat and all that would be great for an R&B song. Imagine you get someone with a nice deep voice, like a GTG voice, doing an R&B song with this beat. Heavy is the weight of the world on my shoulders. The stress is very heavy. Heavy is the stress as it pulls down on me. There's lots of mass and weight and volume. Ah, gross, Hydra. I don't need to think about that. So I'm not a big fan of ranch salad dressing. I like the honey mustard salad dressing. Like when I get salad or I get chicken tenders, I always go for the honey mustard dips and stuff. I love honey mustard. Then again, I love mustard. People in this chat talking about Snow Carl, but doing it in a way so they don't get banned. Yeah, but he doesn't care, dude. That money is his now. He can spend it on bills. Heavy is the rain. How the fuck long has this song been going on? Making rats for work? Ah, alright. Sunspot, holla holla for the dollar dollar, or in this case the pound pound. Holla holla for the pound pound. Sunspot gallery. Send them a very sternly worded email, then when they don't send an email back, bitch for the next 3 months. Apparently Cat likes that pigeon sauce. I haven't played it, but I saw, watch DSP play it. And you guys play as he played it. It looks like a good game. Pretty chaotic, but nice big mass. Lots of stuff to do. As long as you're not DSP and you use microphones so you can coordinate. I couldn't fucking believe it. Like, when he was doing the battlefield, there was a vehicle. People jumped in. And they stayed there for like 10 seconds. Then they drove up. You can't believe it, they left me. Well, they're probably using the headsets. Alright, guys, let's all get in the vehicle. Why is that guy not getting in? Hey, guy, get in the vehicle. Alright, guys, you can't hear us. Fuck it, let's go. Like, use mic communications so you can coordinate with your teammates. Maybe they wouldn't have left you behind because you would have been in the fucking vehicle. Well, I see you to stay the stream. Kirk donated $2 super chat. So I can do for now from a credit card. Holla holla for the pound. God, I'm getting pounded by Kirk and Sunspot now. Make it sound so dirty. The dirtier, the better, as we all know. What if someone done and they go snort? I can't let someone say snort during a live stream, guys. That would just be the worst. But I'm up to 47 thumbs up. I'll never forget. He cost himself thousands of dollars on a connected condo because the company he was trying to go through wanted to talk to him on the phone and not do everything by email. If he had done one, maybe even 2 phone calls, he would have been renting out that condo, bringing in money, maybe not enough to pay off the whole mortgage payment, but it would have been something. Like, gee, DSP, what are you going to do with that extra $800 a month? Spend it on WWE Champions, guys. Snort. Snorlax. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my detractors. Like, gee, what would you do with an extra $800 a month? Obviously, with DSP, WWE Champions. What if you're not DSP? What if he wasn't crippled with credit card debt because of gacha games? Alright, well, let's say he gets an extra $800 a month. He's still got to pay on everything else, but hey, put it towards the car. Oh, wait a minute, you only pay $378 on the car. So fuck it, you make a payment $800, an extra $400 plus a month. Extra $4,800 a year. Hey, his car would have been paid off by now. They would have been saving himself even more money. Take that $378 a month plus the extra from his $800. Oh, hey, now he's up to almost $1,200 a month extra. Because now the car's paid off. And he's taking that $800 from the rental company for his Connecticut condo. And he's not having to deal with Mid-First Bank, and he's not getting sued, and he's not declaring bankruptcy. Good point, Exia. If you're playing Battlefield 2042, I was in here. God damn it, Snow Carl, get out of my chat. You're banned. Who the fuck is saying that? Who the fuck is Snow Carl? I mean, you're not wrong, Lightning. He put it down as a business expense for his bankruptcy. Nah, don't throw it in the ocean. Don't pollute it. Take it to one of those, God, they got one at the grocery store I go to where you can trade in old phones. Q-Dag, how's it going? There's no voice chat? Aww. Wait, it's not out yet fully, is it? It's still the beta or whatever, alpha. Almost 3:30 p.m. and still no gameplay. Going on almost 2 hours, no gameplay. The only his wife helps pay for is technically games, because she'll buy games because she wants to play them. Then he'll do the PS4 share thing. That's early access and it's ranking up there with Cyberpunk 2077. Ouch! Agent Smith, there's been enough oil spills in the ocean this year. We don't need to be throwing Pigroach in the ocean, causing another major oil spill.
Alright guys, I am booting up and getting ready here. I believe that we did go up with one membership there with Darziak, so thank you to Darziak for the support. I do have a new awesome piece of artwork to put into the mix here, and it's for San Andreas, and I stupidly didn't add it today, and I feel dumb, because it was great. I got it last night. I was like, oh my god, this art is excellent. Let me add it to the rotation. And I stupidly didn't add it to the rotation.
Because you're too drunk to do it, huh?
Dumb. Dummy Phil. Dummy side Phil.
3080 and you're still getting lag? Yikes. That's not good.
Alright, guys. Ready to resume? I am. I don't know about you guys. I'm ready. I'm fucking always ready.
He still hasn't technically played the game yet.
At all? I mean, I am. I'm intrigued by it because it's another series from the same makers of Persona. I've heard it's very, very different from Persona, but it's the same people, right? So, yeah, that makes me interested in it, but there's no way I can play it right now. You guys know.
Wouldn't surprise me if OIC did that.
Okay. How's my morning? My morning is good, Rob. Thank you for asking.
My morning's good, guys. Now give me all the money.
What's up, Guts? Good to see ya. Barely Legal has done a super chat and says, happy Friday, man. Happy Friday to you, Barely Legal. Let's get you up on the leaderboard here.
Barely Legal, just the way he likes them. Right, Panda? Squid Games for Phil. Start a stream without a pre-stream. My music doesn't count as a pre-stream, right?
Turn this off
3 hours of music.
for this playthrough. That way it doesn't intrude with all the stats on the top of the screen and everything, right? Okay. A couple.
You could have had this set up before you started.
As we begin.
You could have had this done before you started.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, Squid Game's getting a sequel. It's like, why? I get it. It's very popular, but it doesn't need a sequel.
Please enjoy
Some things just don't need a sequel.
Music is on. That means I'm making no money on YouTube videos. I would appreciate it if
Wah.
you play through in other ways. In particular, if you're here live on stream, there's many ways to support it. Become a channel member, super chats, tips, all appreciated. You know we have reward tiers at $50 in tips. Gunner glasses go on at $100. You guys get to pick a hat at $150, which is the full tips goal for the stream. You guys get to pick a vest. It would be great. We can hit that again.
Well, sometimes you get to pick a vest. Other times he just picks the hat and vest that he wants anyways.
Advance to anyone who contributes in any way. All right? Already, we got over 400 people and 55 likes on the stream. I really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Now, I'm going to do a very brief intro for those watching on demand on YouTube, okay? Please bear with me. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Soft mod, a switch, do it.
Oh, San Andreas.
Get the LED.
Definitive Edition. I really enjoyed playing this yesterday. I'm looking forward to more today. I hope you guys are too. One thing I just want to say up front, we lucked out The first batch.
I don't
of
think I've
videos
touched
on
my
demand
Switch
on
all month.
DSP Gaming did
Thinking I've been
not
doing so much
get
Vampire and
actually
Diablo
blocked
2.
at all. I was
Fucking
shocked.
hell, Diablo 2's
I
been
totally thought that they would
taking
get
up a
claimed,
lot
and
of my
they didn't.
time.
So, congrats to
But
everyone who
it's
got to
so
watch the
good. I
videos
love
on
it.
launch day. I was very pleased about that. However, as expected,
YouTube mode
because I'm
on.
leaving the music in this playthrough this time around, which by the way has been super cool to do so. I love the music. All the videos are claimed. I'm making absolutely nothing on the YouTube videos.
400
this
people
time
watching,
around.
268
Playthrough.
memberships.
So I would appreciate it if you're watching this on demand on YouTube right now, if you would contribute in another way that could help out the channel. If you
Like,
wanna
give me all your
contribute
money.
monetarily, you can become a channel member. You could do a tip. Hey, you could pledge to my Patreon, and there's links to all that stuff in the description of the video.
But your Patreon is
leave a
trash.
comment, like the video. Those are ways that you can contribute. You don't have to monetarily contribute, and they do help. And those are new ways.
I'll say I'm
I
about
just
to.
opened comments
Once he
a
actually
month
starts
ago.
playing the
People are
game,
just getting
I'll
into
stop.
the
But so
swing of
far,
things,
he's not
leaving
actually
comments
played the
again
game.
and liking the videos. So please do, and thank you in advance to anyone who does. Shout out to Rob on Wheels, who's
Going on to
$5
2 hours
for
with no
Bill Love,
gameplay.
the train, CJ. That's right, and it's funny because I was just saying to my audience on pre-stream, my one real
As soon as
gripe
tips
and
drop,
criticism with
Excalibur,
this
as soon as
edition
tips drop,
so far
music's gone.
is that it seems too easy. It seems the modernization of the game has actually made it significantly easier from the original, which takes away some of the charm of the original games. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess
Oh,
we'll
he's
see as we
finally
continue on
started
with
the
game if that's the case or
gameplay.
not. I want to do a mission with Sweet, or do we want to do a mission with Ryder?
We want to do neither. Pause. Well, like I said, I don't cover his gameplay because he's so fucking boring. He has the money to pay his Scopely bill. God. Just so bad. Spent almost 2 hours bitching about dislikes, thumbs up, and people shitting on GTA, which seen plenty of it on Twitter. The game is so fucking god awful. Just so fucking god awful. Like, why, DSP? Why do you do this to your people? Yep, this is going to be the end of the stream because I don't cover his gameplay. His gameplay is boring as shit. I don't feel like falling asleep on my day off. Running Vampire Murder Hobo Run. Yeah, it's WWE Champions time. I love it. Nah. I was just going to say, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the holla holla for the dollar support, or the pound support, and the euro support from Kirk, Sunspot, Klaus, Agent Smith, X-Gamer, Only Us Milk, Silva, Radaloop, Aiko, Otaku, Warren, Hood Hustler, Holla Holla, all the hired pimps, Invader Brain, and Gamer Pass. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully I was able to entertain you at least a little bit. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day, and actually have a great weekend. Yay! I gotta work all weekend. But then I'm off on Monday, so yay! And I got Thanksgiving off. Yay, can't wait. So yes, thank you guys all for showing up. And with that, I think I should probably make some food. Make some food, get a shower, get ready for the day. Because my friend wants to hang out later, so I guess I'll go and do that. See you guys. Oh, hey, Vicious. Yeah, big ups. Yeah, he just caught the end of it. Sorry. Bye, guys.